Hello everyone and welcome back to Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney. In the last episode we learned that there are some shady dealings with Ms. Vasquez, which I think we kind of knew. Just don't know quite how shady it gets. Also apparently Jack Hammer may not have been the nicest guy that we thought. October 20th, 10 a.m. District Court, courtroom number 4. Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Will Powers. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Today will be the final day of this trial. I hope both the prosecution and the defense will be able to present decisive evidence. Very well, Mr. Edgeworth, your opening statement. In yesterday's session, the defense presented us with a new theory for this case. He claims that the scene of the crime was in fact Studio 2. Today I will call upon people present in the Studio 2 trailer that day. From their testimonies, the truth will become clear. Very well. Edgeworth seems a bit on edge today. Because he's wrong. You may call your first witness, Mr. Edgeworth. The prosecution calls Ms. D. Vasquez to the stand. Ms. D. Vasquez is a producer who was present in the Studio 2 trailer that day. Will the witness state her name and occupation? D. Vasquez. I'm a producer for Global Studios. On the day of the murder, you were in the trailer in Studio 2. Why can't I not say that? Yes, as everyone here knows. I just like needless banter. If you must pontificate, do it when I'm not here. Oh no. Edgeworth has not had a very good trial this time around. Very well, Ms. Vasquez. Please give the court your testimony concerning the day of the murder. Nick, I know she did it. Make her pay. Right. If she's guilty, I'll catch her with her pants down, so to speak. This is an E-rated game, right? Also, is she even wearing pants? Enter the trailer, a little before noon. The meeting began at 12 sharp. It ended at 4. It was to be a rehearsal afterwards, so we went to Studio 1. I was fatigued, so I had Sal take me. At 2:30, we took a 15-minute break in the meeting. Sal and I ate T-bone steaks on the table in front of the trailer. We found Hammer's body later when we all went to Studio 1. That's all. Well, that's not much to work with. I have a question about part of your testimony. Wait, the judge? Is he going to do my job for me? You were fatigued, so you had Sal take you. The van. There's a van at Studio 2. That is a fact. I had him take me in that. Wait! Okay, never mind. That's right. The monkey head was moved. I thought it might be risky to walk, what with that monkey's head toppling over. Manella used this van to drive Vasquez to Studio 1 after the meeting in the trailer. I see. Very well, Mr. Wright, your cross-examination. This is the final battle, Nick. Let's do it. Alright. By yourself? Yes. And you didn't stop in at the employee area? No. Are you always this terse? Yes. Oh dear. The meeting began at 12 sharp. It ended at 4. Did no one leave during the meeting? No one. Come on, let's talk a bit more about that. The witness did not come here to engage in idle conversation. Stop interrupting the testimony. The same could be said to you, Mr. Edgeworth. And please stop banging on your little desk. It hurts my ears. There was to be a rehearsal afterwards, so we went to Studio 1. Stop! And when exactly was that? I've forgotten. Maybe you could try remembering? No. The meeting ended at 4 and the rehearsal was scheduled for 5. I would think it was between those times. You would think? Come on, all you did was state the obvious, Edgeworth. Why were you fatigued? Hold on. You had Sal take you. What does that mean? It means just what I said. I had Sal take me in the Studio 2 van. Oh. Alright. And what were you doing during that time? Don't hit your desk. It irritates me. Yeah, Mr. Wright. Oops. Here's a 15-minute break. Ah! Do you have someone who can verify this? Sal. No, I mean someone else. One person is enough. If she committed murder during that break, she wouldn't have had time to eat a T-bone steak. If I had some evidence that proves she didn't eat that steak... Well, Nick, find anything? I kinda wish she said a little more. It's hard, I think she's pretty used to being the boss. But I'm sure you'll find some kind of contradiction in what she said, somewhere. Oh, are we back to, we're back to the beginning, right? Yeah, okay. We stop background. Alright, so I have to present something. Oh, okay. I don't know how to present this, though. Because we made a comment how there was no bones on one of the plates. So I think the argument is going to be that she didn't eat. But what do I have that, like... New digital camera shows an accident. Alright, can I haven't actually looked at the... oh yeah, we did. Never mind. I have this plate. I'm gonna try presenting that. It would have been the... It's 15, so it's 2:30. We took a 15-minute break in the meeting. Sal and I ate T-bone steaks on the table in front of the trailer. Alright, let's try it. Unless I forgot to pick up evidence and I need... Nope, okay, cool. Ha, as I thought. You claim you ate a T-bone steak. But I say you did not. What was this now, Mr. Wright? Look at this. It's a plate. This plate was on the table in the employee area. As you can see, a large bone has been left behind. Mr. Wright, need I remind you it was a T-bone steak? Exactly my point. Remember, if you will, Ms. Vasquez and Mr. Manella ate at a table outside the trailer. Yet there were no bones left on the plate. The plates were bare. Oh! Ooh. Ms. Vasquez, tell me how a person can eat a T-bone steak and not leave the bone. I think I know how. You ate the bone too. You didn't eat the steak. I feel like is the only one that helps our case. You ate the bone. A small part of me wants to go with that. You didn't eat any steak during that break. You took your steak and threw it somewhere, like that incinerator. Oh, got her. I see. What was Miss Vasquez doing during her break? Isn't it obvious, Your Honor? Picking on salmonella. I guess I'd be meeting the Steel Samurai. She was meeting with the Steel Samurai. Order! Are you saying? Yes, Your Honor. As Ms. Vasquez left the trailer to eat her steak, She ran into the Steel Samurai. And then you did it. You killed him with your own hands. I'm a little still confused about the... Did he have a spear wound? Pierced through the chest by a spear. Oh, I don't have a picture of it. That's what impaled him. That's what it was. Nailed it. It wasn't the spear. Because I was trying to figure out, I'm like, how could she have killed him with the spear if no one other than Hammer or Powers could lift it? Or like wield it reasonably. He was pierced through the heart by that because it's bent. I thought it was bent from this, but it seems weird that they wouldn't have fixed that in 5 years. Oh, we got this! Isn't that a little presumptuous? What kind of stunt are you trying to pull, Wright? Let him claim what he wants. You say I did it? Yes. Fascinating. And here I was worrying that today would be as boring as all the rest. Very well. Let us have a battle of wits, you and I. Bring it on. Any day, Vasquez. Good luck, Nick. Let's see. What was that murder weapon again? Oh yes, the samurai spear. Yes. I am, as you can see, a woman of petite stature. How could I possibly use that heavy spear as a weapon? You couldn't. Oh, this is gonna count against me if I get it wrong. Alright, let's think about this. I feel like I don't know is not going to help. I think you could. I think is wrong. She couldn't because she didn't need to, but is that what they're going for right this second? I think you would have a great deal of difficulty using that as a weapon. Pretty much anyone would. Huh. You see. Yes, however, that has no bearing on this case. Meaning? The samurai spear was not the murder weapon. Nailed it. What? What is the meaning of this? The spear was found lying next to the victim's body. I have proof, Your Honor. I can prove that the samurai spear was not used as the murder weapon. Is it the photo? Alright, let's be smart. It's not the van. Not the bone. Not the sleeping pills. I feel like this is it. Camera, scrapbooks. No. Alright, I'm gonna go with this. Wrong, Mr. Wright. But I haven't said anything yet. I know you well enough by now to know when you're going to present the wrong evidence. I can sense it too with my Fey blood. Okay, so I picked the wrong evidence. Enough with all the sensing. Right, okay, here's the real evidence, Your Honor. I can prove that the samurai spear was not used as the murder weapon. What am I missing? Is the spear itself? Oh, duh, because it was broken. I present my proof, the so-called murder weapon. But that is the murder weapon. Not so fast. Remember that the spear broke during the morning action scene run-through? But someone fixed the spear. It was the security lady. She fixed it with duct tape, so it wouldn't hold together. Okay. I just jumped the gun. Now tell me, how is it possible for someone to stab a man who is wearing a thick costume with this, through the chest? Order, order! Mr. Wright, what are you driving at? Think about what you're... Silence. I'm the one testifying here, and I will be heard. Are you quite sane? Are you even aware of what you're saying? If the samurai spear was not the murder weapon, then pray tell what was. How was Hammer killed? Well, Mr. Wright, can you tell us what weapon was used to kill Mr. Hammer? I can tell you. Would I make a claim like that if I couldn't tell you what the weapon was? I'm afraid your confidence can sometimes be unfounded, Mr. Wright. Very well, let's see this murder weapon then. Alright, now is it the photo? Alright, I'm gonna go for it. Nope. Look at this photo. What is this? Why, that's Jack Hammer standing at the top of the stairs. Order, order. If I cannot have order, this trial will be suspended. Mr. Wright, what is this all about? This photograph is from 5 years ago. There was an unfortunate accident at Global Studios. This is a photo of that very accident. Not a word of this was leaked to the outside. It was a close-kept secret at the studios. What does this have to do with the current case? Mr. Edgeworth, you still can't see it. See the fallen man in this photo? See how the fence post pierced him through the chest? What? Are you saying? Yes. What happened 5 years ago has happened again. Nailed it. Mr. Wright, continue. It's 2:30 p.m. on the day of the murder. Miss D. Vasquez meets Jack Hammer outside the Studio 2 trailer. Then she did it. She pushed Mr. Hammer off the stairs onto the fence, but why? Just like Mr. Hammer had himself done 5 years ago. Though whether she did it on purpose or accident, I cannot say. In other words, the victim, Mr. Hammer, he died in the same way he caused another man to die. 5 years ago. Precisely. Ironic, isn't it? She's sweating. I think we got her. Oh, very creative, Mr. Wright. I could use a man like you on my script writing staff. You deny that what I say is true? Mr. Wright, let's say, for the sake of argument, that Hammer died at the trailer, as you say. Yet the body was found in Studio 1, was it not? That's why we took the car. Yeah, that's why we took the car. And in the evil magistrate's costume, no less. Are you then claiming that I carried the body to Studio 1 and returned to the trailer all in the space of a 15-minute break? How could I have disposed of the body? The break in the meeting at the trailer lasted 15 minutes from 2:30 to 2:45. Could Jack Hammer have been pushed off the stairs to his death, then carried to Studio 1 and placed inside his costume? There wasn't enough time. Indeed. Well, Mr. Wright, how can she have dealt with the body? She couldn't deal with it. I bet she could move it. She had another way. What would the other way be? I feel like that's the correct answer, but do we have anything about what it would be? Oh, the van. Maybe. Oh, yeah. That's why they drove over there. Nailed it. She had another way. What if she had another way to carry the body, other than with her own hands? For instance. Actually, for that matter, there was no need for her to do the deed in 15 minutes. And there was a way for you to carry that body. Interesting. Let's hear it then. Mr. Wright, please show us how she carried the body. I feel like it's the van. Ms. Vasquez, you carried the body to Studio 1, and you used the studio van to do it. Oh, now I got her. Recall your testimony. So we went to Studio 1. I was fatigued, so I had Sal take me. There was a van there, right? I had Sal drive me. Okay. You used the van to carry the body to Studio 1. Then, before everyone else got there, you put the body into the magistrate costume. Hold on, Wright. Don't forget it was Sal Manella that drove the van. So? Are you suggesting that Mr. Manella was a conspirator? At that point, I feel like he would be. Yeah, I think he's in on it. Of course Sal Manella has to have been a conspirator. The body had to be placed in the van and put into the costume. There's no way Miss Vasquez could have done that alone. Also, don't forget that they had to dispose of the Steel Samurai costume. They had to because it was covered in Mr. Hammer's blood. They probably burned it at that small incinerator. Well, Miss Vasquez, shall I continue? Oh, we got her. No need. You're smarter than you look, Mr. Wright. I lose, you win. It was fun. I win? I don't buy this. So what happens next? Don't question mark me. Don't you have anything to say? What would you like me to say? Huh? I lost? Something like that? I just said that. Oh, wait, so you mean D. Vasquez, so it was you? You killed Jack Hammer? All the awkward silence. Who can say? Huh? Are you sure I did, Mr. Wright? We just engaged in a battle of wits. And the result of that battle, you proved the possibility that I murdered Hammer. Right. But that is only a possibility. Proof is another thing altogether. You lack decisive proof, Mr. Wright. What? Order! Mr. Edgeworth, your thoughts? Of course, it's as the witness says. Certainly it does seem very likely that she did it, but, there's no proof. Edgeworth isn't sure? Well, I came here as a witness today. If you've no more questions, I'll be leaving. Ugh, what do I do now? You did it! Testify again, no further... Alright, it's definitely not no further questions, because we definitely have questions. Maybe have her give another testimony, I think is the way to go. How about this? What if we make that decision in the next episode? That seems like a good way to go. I think we made it through a good chunk of trial this time. Hopefully in the next one we can wrap it up. Because we haven't proven it, but I think it's her. It's either her or Sal Manella, and I can't imagine her going through so much trouble if it was Sal. Although, yeah, I don't think she would like put herself on the line to protect Sal. Definitely not. So, let me know how you guys are feeling. As always, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.